So guys, when was the last time that you actually went out of your way to try a new place for the very first time? Either it's just for drinks or for lunch or just a place that you can go out and chill with a few friends on a day such as this. Well, this is why the team and I have found ourselves at Manor 540 here in Nairobi's Westlands on Waiyaki Way, rather just off Waiyaki Way at the Shell. Go down Mudhangari Drive for about 50 meters and you get to this lush green place that's filled with not just an amazing ambience, but also the aroma of food that is beginning to make me hungrier by the second. Now, the thing that we're going to do here is experience this with you guys and take you all through it. It's time for me to sit down and enjoy some of this good food, because you know what? This is Zuri, experiencing East Africa. Okay, finally, the food is here. This is the moment that I've been waiting for. I had no idea, first of all, that what I'd actually ordered was more of a family meal, but that kind of gave it away when I first saw the set of plates that came. I've got 3 large plates here, a slightly smaller one. I've got 2 sets of forks and knives and smaller spoons. But I had no idea that the size of fish was going to be next to colossal. But let me just tell you really quickly what I ordered. I managed to get myself some plantain. One quick thing about plantain, people tend to confuse it with regular matoke or bananas. No, plantain is the original cooking banana. The difference between plantain and matoke is that plantain must be cooked. It's more or less the same in terms of calorie count when it comes to potatoes, but it has a few more vitamins and minerals than they do. And unlike the regular banana, like matoke will ripen from green to yellow and you can just peel it and eat it anyway and don't have to cook it. No matter how ripe plantain looks on the outside, you cannot eat it without cooking. So I got some plantain, got some traditional mbogas, of course, the kawaida, mchicha. We've got, of course, the fish, the char-grilled fish, meaning that, of course, it was grilled over charcoal. It does have the smell, so hopefully it's infused that taste of, you know, the smokiness that comes with it, which is something that I tend to enjoy a lot. And then they've also given me some sides. I've got some chili right here. We've got some blended greens. These are like hoho, and of course some of the greens, of course, maybe a bit of chili in here. We've got salt, as always, and a little bit of mayonnaise, which I didn't expect, but I don't see myself going the mayonnaise way. I will try it. And I think it is, I've spoken enough. It's time to actually eat. So what I'm going to do, grab myself a fork and knife and see how we're going to go with this. So I'm going to start with a plantain. Get myself a bit of this plantain. And true to its word, it's high in fiber. So it's got that very fibery feel. Try this with some chili. That's good chili. That's actually very good chili. The plantain is good. That tastes like genuine good plantain. And what I actually want to try now is some of the fish. Not the biggest fan of raw onions. So when I'm cooking, I tend to saute them, but that's not how everybody does things. Believe it or not, I actually know people who will eat an onion like an apple. Yes, I know people like that. Don't ask me what kind of friends I have. I'm going to go into the fish. I'm not going to try and be too fancy with this. just going to go in with my fingers. I did clean my hands after before this. Whoops. Now, I'll tell you guys something about this fish, yeah? If you're fussy about fish the way I am, this is where to come down. I'll tell you clean, straight to the point. This fish is well seasoned, it's well spiced, it's a good portion. Of course, this is not just for one person, but they definitely knew what they were doing when they got down to this char grilled fish, yeah? You guys have to come out here and try it. What I'm going to do now is try some of the plantain to see that whatever it is that they've coated the fish in is what I'm seeing here in some of my condiments, yeah? So, going for a bit of plantain. This confusion, by the way, this is what hunger does to a man, huh? Okay, so I'll go in for a bit of plantain and let's see. I'm completely making absolutely zero use of this fork. This is completely different from what the fish is coated in. But the seasoning is so well done, there's attention to detail. It's something that I know absolutely anyone would enjoy. And just by looking at the size of this fish, it seems to be worth the price. A lot of the time we forget that we're not just paying for a meal, we're paying for the experience. And that's what this is, experiencing East Africa. This is probably one of the places that have done it really well. Now, the greens. Traditional greens are not always the easiest to deal with. But judging by what we've gotten from the fish, I'm not going to doubt them too much. I'm going to take this little one and put some on the side here. That's me, all confused. And let's see just how well this went through. It looks good. Again, another win. Another win. This, I'll tell you, is very soft, very flavorful, very light as well. And I think here you have actually the complete meal, this kind of meal that you'd actually sit down to enjoy and take you away from wherever. The food is good, the ambience is good, the music's not too loud. It's a good lunch. It's actually a really great place to come and have lunch. Manor 540, you guys definitely have outdone yourselves. It is very evident I'm not going to get through this meal in time, and you guys probably want to find out exactly how much this cost me so that you can start making your way down to Manor 540. So really quickly, I'm going to tell you once more what I ordered and exactly how much it cost. Char grilled fish, Nile perch, very big. It can feed 3 or 4 people very comfortably. Do not be disillusioned or eluded by my appetite. It is a very big appetite. This cost me 1,700 Kenya shillings, which is a very decent price for such flavorful fish. We've got the plantain, which is the original cooking banana, right? Don't mistake it with matoke or regular bananas. This one portion cost 400 shillings, which is a good enough price considering that it's a full portion. And you've got the greens, of course. We've got mchicha that cost me 200 bob. And I had a soda sometime offset when we had cut away because my blood sugar was really low. I don't usually do too much soda, but I did a soda, so I'm going to have some water afterwards. So if you're going to have all this and a soda, it comes to a total of 2,450 shillings, which is what it's cost me. Of course, they've got other drinks on here. They've got beers, they've got some whiskey if you want or whatever, which are a regular local beer would cost you 300 shillings, which is a decent price considering that it's going to come to a total of thereabouts of actually exactly 2,750 shillings if you have a soda in between somewhere there. I don't think it's a bad deal, and I think it's actually a very, very good meal. It's somewhere that you definitely need to come and enjoy. People, let's experience East Africa, all right? It's time that I actually got on with my meal, and probably let you guys have a chance to go find something to eat, or better yet, make your way down to Manor 540 here in Westlands, just off Waiyaki Way and Mudhangari Drive, 50 meters down, just after the Shell, and you find this amazing place. I need to finish this food, or at least try. As the director said, watch Dan finish a 4-person meal. But it's been real, and hopefully we'll get to see you guys next time at our next destination, our next stop, where we get to experience more of East Africa. My name is Dan, and this is Zuri, experiencing East Africa.